The AMAs were on fire last night, literally.
Billie Eilish booed and cursed at, and she claps back.
And Kendall Jenner and Justin Bieber want babies?
What? All that and more on today's Daily Hollywood Rundown. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Daily Hollywood Rundown this fine Monday morning. Erin, how are you?
Oh my gosh, I'm so good. The AMAs last night were everything that we could have wanted and then some. I'm so glad I get to be here today to talk about it.
So much to talk about. But before we do that, guys, make sure you click that subscribe button and click that bell because we don't want to... I cannot talk. It was a long night.
Long night.
We don't want you to miss a single thing. But also leave a comment. Let us know what your favorite AMA's performance was, what your favorite moment was, favorite fashion. But I guess Erin should just get into all those moments right now.
Let's just dive head first. The 2019 American Music Awards were, like we said, last night, and that is all everyone is talking about today. Last night, there were so many great performances, crazy fashion, and unforgettable moments that are gonna go down in history. So let's start with some of the most talked about looks on the carpet. Lizzo was one of the first to walk the carpet, and she was, oh my gosh, you are just amazing and bright orange. But one thing that you may not have noticed at first glance is this little tiny purse that held all of her valuables. She must not have a lot of valuables, relatable. Selena Gomez turned heads in her neon green dress and her matching shoes. Shawn Mendes and Camila walked separately, but Camila gave us a long braid with simple, flawless makeup, and Shawn had the chest out for the world to see, and no one was complaining. Billie Eilish's look had mixed reactions, but honestly, she always does what she wants, and so does Lil Nas X, because his outfit was one to remember. So chic, loved it. Taylor Swift gave us some leg and this green getup, and she looked stunning, but that wasn't her only look, obviously. Taylor was being honored as the artist of the decade and performed a medley of her songs from past and present. She started off singing The Man in an outfit that was an obvious nod to her ongoing feud with Big Machine Records and Scooter Braun. She then sang some of our older favorites like Love Story, I Knew You Were Trouble, Blank Space, and Shake It Off. She even brought out her friends Halsey and Camila Cabello for her performance of Shake It Off, and Taylor gave a very heartwarming speech afterwards where she shared her gratitude to Carole King and thanked her fans for sticking around with her every step of the way. But she also made history. She officially has beaten Michael Jackson's record of the most awarded artist in American Music Award history when she scored her 25th win with the Best Pop Rock Album category when she beat out Billie Eilish and Ariana Grande. Billie Eilish electrified the stage with her performance of All the Good Girls Go to Hell, which was her first televised award show performance, and she followed that up with a Best New Artist win. Halsey won for her first AMA and got a lot of people talking with her speech where she praised the AMAs and seemed to snub the Grammys. BTS won every single award they were nominated for, and they accepted via video. And honestly, there were so many more incredible moments from the AMAs, but we just don't have the kind of time to cover all of it here. No. So you gotta go follow, catch up on Clevver News dailies there. Everything is there. Like every moment you might have missed is there.
Everything. But there's one moment that we are going to talk about right now, Selena Gomez. Selena Gomez opened the show at the AMAs last night. Do you love her new songs?
I do. I just think this is a new rebirth of Selena Gomez.
Like literally, I'm at the gym like, It's so much fun. And fans were looking forward to seeing her perform these songs, but she was getting dragged last night, and we'll tell you why. So first of all, this was a big deal because it was Selena's return to the AMAs, and fans were on high alert because of those two recently dropped songs, and because Selena announced her new album will be released on January 10th. However, there was a lot of pressure because Selena opened the show, and based on responses, it got off to a rocky start. So here's a tiny clip of the performance.
You promised the world and I fell for it. I put you first and you adored it.
So the internet immediately began to react negatively, like this person who tweeted, Selena Gomez just flopped so bad, this is the worst performance I've seen since Fergie's national anthem failed. Yikes. Someone else said, there are so many talented singers who will never get a chance to shine, and then there's Selena Gomez who didn't learn how to sing after her 10-year-old career and gets millions for it. But not everyone was dragging her. Halsey and Taylor were in the audience rooting for her, literally. And then there was this fan who tweeted, since the original video was deleted, here's how Selena really sounded without the sabotage. She sounds so good, spread it. But then there are reports coming out today that Selena had a panic attack right before the performance. According to E! News, Selena definitely had anxiety and a panic attack before she went out and was putting a lot of pressure on herself. This is a tough one. So I will say, I wasn't actually inside the auditorium for Selena. I missed that one. But I have been in the auditorium. There was, who was it? It was Christina Aguilera a couple of years ago, maybe it was last year, and she was doing a tribute. And there were all these reports coming out after saying that it didn't sound great or all these different things. And I remember being there live and I was like, oh my gosh, she sounds incredible. So I can attest to the fact that things definitely can sound one way live and a completely different way when you're watching on TV. Yeah. But what do you think about what people have to say about Selena?
Well, this is really tricky, but I think one thing that we're not taking into consideration here is that there's so many technical challenges with singing live in a stage this big with this many people watching. Usually artists have earpieces that they can hear their voice.
Right.
And if there is an issue with that, or there's interference, or it's not really loud enough, you can sing off-key in your chorus.
Yeah, that's what she did there.
Without really knowing it, because you're only hearing the music as it's bouncing off the wall. So I don't know, I don't want to make excuses for anyone, but I know singing live is really hard. I know when you're singing live about something that's so intimate and so personal is really hard, and now knowing that she had a panic attack, that's even harder. So today I'm standing with Selena. I'm still a Selenator.
Yes.
So we have some baby news to report.
Who's pregnant?
Get excited. Well, no one's pregnant yet.
Oh.
But they're putting it into the universe.
Okay,
which you know, if you speak it, it can happen. So Kendall Jenner is the only Jenner sister without a little one to call her own, and while she's loved playing the role of the cool, hot, sexy supermodel aunt, it seems like Sam may have had that extra touch to make Kendall's baby fever spike. But if you're like me and you're asking yourself, but wait, like, isn't Kendall single? So who is she gonna start this family with? Well, this is when it's great to have best friends that are male, because it looks like Kendall is giving this task to Phi Kadra. Over the weekend, Kendall took to social media to ask her friends, fans, and basically anyone with an opinion whether or not she should start a family with Phi. She wrote, quote, "Everyone in favor of Phi and I starting a family, say I." Well, it didn't take long for the comments to get flooded with positive responses and dozens of eyes. The Shade Room peeped not one but two sisters responding, as well as the ultimate momager Kris Jenner. Kim, Kylie, and Chris all responded with eyes. Fans also took to Twitter to share their support of this. One person shared this funny gif and wrote, quote, "When it's Monday morning and you find out that Kendall Jenner says she wants some kids from Phi." Another said, "Can Kendall Jenner and Phi have a family together already? We're all ready and want that." Even her bestie, you guys, this is so crazy. Hailey Bieber commented on this 4 freaking times, saying, "I say yes, I do, and me." Phi seems to be on board when commenting a family of 4 emoji as well. So why is Hailey so freaking supportive of all this? Well, it's possible that she and Justin are going to try for babies, quote, next season as well. So over the weekend, Hailey celebrated her 23rd birthday. And in true Justin Bieber fashion, he showered her with expensive gifts and an Instagram ode. But what he wrote has us talking. He said, "Happy birthday, babes. You make me want to be better every day. The way you live your life is so attractive. P.S. You turn me on in every way. Next season," in all caps, you guys, babies.
Oh boy.
He said this. Like,
Yeah.
this is not speculation. This is not a source telling someone, quote, that no one actually knows where the source came from.
Right.
This is straight from the horse's mouth? Is that rude? I don't know.
Or did Justin? Here's the thing. You know, with Justin, I'm not shocked by that. They're married. They're in love.
They're babies.
Right. Right.
They're so
Right.
young.
They are. But you know, here's the thing. We're both from the South.
Yeah.
We
That's
know.
true.
We know people start popping. They get married young. They pop out the babies young. Like, I'm not gonna say my age, but there are multiple friends who have like.
Justin is from Canada. He is not from the South.
He has a Southern mentality, though.
Oh, okay, got
a
it.
Southern mentality.
Yeah.
No, but with Kendall, I am a little surprised just because we don't even have clarification on what this relationship is. So I'm like, where are the babies coming from in this family? But
If I'm being real, I'm not 100% sure I even pronounced his name properly. I would have loved to. I just don't know who he is. So I actually feel like Kendall is generally a really private person. So to see this so out in the world makes me think it's a prank.
yeah.
It's not April Fool's though. So I can't make sense of this.
Is there Thanksgiving fools? We'll just move on. Billie Eilish. Okay, so Billie, I don't know why I said her name.
I don't know, I was dancing
like
to
doing
it
a
though.
new
I really
song.
like it. Somebody remix that.
But Billie is actually clapping back after, I wanted to say fans, booed her and cursed at her, but she actually clarified. Let me explain. So Billie Eilish slayed the AMAs last night, like we said, and took home some awards, but she recently had to speak out to explain her actions after a video surfaced online. So we can't show the video, but in the video that was posted by X17, she was leaving an appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live, and she actually goes up and says hi to her fans briefly. In fact, she even hugged multiple fans, but when she's leaving, you hear people booing her. Someone called her a f***ing and someone else screamed, "I hope you lose at the Grammys." So she took to her Instagram story to clear things up. She said that there was a group of fans on one side, and on the other side was a group of paparazzi and people who wanted autographs. But she doesn't do that anymore because she realized that people were selling them. She talked about hugging her fans and stuff on the first side, but then she talks about what she experienced on the other side. Check it out.
I kind of realized that it was pretty much all paparazzi and eBayers, which is what we call people that just take my signature and sell it and couldn't give less of a about me at all. But I didn't want to like be disrespectful at all. So I went up to them all and I like tried to get like hugs, or, you know, I tried to like touch all their hands, like go down a line and like, you know, whatever. And I started to do that and nobody put their hands out. Nobody tried to hug me back.
She goes on to say that she realized, quote, "None of these people actually cared about anything that had to do with me as a person." And later in the story, she said, "Anyway, the only reason I'm making this video is that I saw a video of this all happening and I just want to clarify what actually happened. I walked over there only to say hi, only to hug people, and I got pictures of me shoved into my face. I got no love whatsoever, so I left." But her final message was to the grown men who booed her.
"And to the grown men that booed me and called me a little I hope the best for you. I hope you can find someone else that you can use to make money off of."
I mean, honestly, we stand with Selena, we stand with Billie, because she literally was saying to those people who were on the other side, she went up to them, she tried to like give them a hug, they did not care, they just wanted an autograph, which you're not a true fan.
No.
Like, at all.
No. I'm actually assaulted by hearing you read those quotes from those people, because
it's ridiculous.
First of all, I would never say that to anyone, even my worst enemy. I would never say that. This is so rude. Like,
Yeah.
Who raised these people? Just because she's a celebrity doesn't mean she owes you anything, first and foremost. And secondly, her priorities are her fans, and that is obvious in the things that she does for her fans and the things that she says about her fans. And if someone has to boo her because she doesn't want to sign a photo for them to sell on eBay to make hundreds of dollars, that is her prerogative, and girl, you do you. Like, I fully support that. Makes me so mad.
All right, Erin, do you know what it's time for? It's time for the final
What do we call,
rundown.
we call the final rundown. Okay, got it. All I know is I'm so triggered to like that's all I know.
Okay, 1 minute, 30 seconds on the clock, starting now. Post Malone at the AMAs last night singing and dancing to Shania Twain is the best thing that you're gonna see all day. So Shania Twain performed an epic medley of hits and covers, but you have to check out Post dancing and knowing all the lyrics. Honestly, Post is like one of those people where I feel like he would be a blast to hang out with.
Oh my gosh, I want to be friends with him yesterday.
Like, so fun.
Also, Jenna Dewan came under fire last night because during Camila Cabello's performance, the camera panned to her, and it looked like she said she's always extra. So after fans started talking about it, Jenna took to her IG story and said, "I'm getting a lot of text messages from people wondering if I was shading Camila. No, I love her. I love her so much. I'm such a big fan of hers. Don't understand what that's about, but no, I love her, love her, love her."
I mean, that sucks when you get the camera, like, you don't know what she actually said.
No. But at least she's standing up for herself.
She has to speak out, you know, because everybody has something to say these days. But moving on, we have to talk about some YouTubers who were at the AMAs last night. David Dobrik came with Natalie. Patrick Starr looked golden. Scotty and Toddy were there. And it's honestly so cool to see these YouTubers at major events. You know, as YouTubers continue to go more mainstream, whatever mainstream is nowadays. It's just cool.
Yeah, I know. I saw someone on Twitter, like...
Oh! You can keep talking.
like shading Patrick Starr, being like, why are you even there? Like, you don't even do music. I'm sorry. Patrick Starr, did you know he's like a concert pianist?
Oh, really?
He's a very talented musician, actually. Thank you very much.
Wow.
So I gotta know, is Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin Bieber gonna have a baby Bieber next year? I really believe it's true. If they've put it out there like this, something extra's happening in the bedroom.
Yeah, I see what you mean there. Okay, but guys, I want to know what you think about Selena's performance. Do you think people were being too harsh? I think so, but I want you to weigh in the comment section below. Also, go to our community page. I'll do a fun poll today. Haven't figured out what that's going to be yet, but it will be there when this is posted. And we'll see you back here tomorrow. But wait, guys. Before you go, you should probably click right over here to watch another. Oh.
I didn't know we were starting, but yeah, what he's saying.
Watch DHR.
You were so quiet.
I was whispering.
I was like falling asleep.
Right there.
Subscribe.